Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 24th of September 2023. This day is celebrated as the World Rivers Day. This day aims to raise awareness about the significance of the rivers as essential ecosystem that provide water, biodiversity, livelihoods, and recreational opportunities to communities around the world. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Hardeep Singh Nijjar killing. No specific information shared by Canada, says India. On the orders of the NIA, a court in Mohali where property confiscation notice has been pasted outside a house belonging to the Khalistani leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar at a Bhasinghpura village in Jalandhar on September 23, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Cohen led a panel to invite political parties for their views on simultaneous elections. Former President of India Ramnath Kovind chaired the first high-level committee meeting on One Nation, One Election at Jodhpur House in New Delhi on September 23, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Hangzhou Asian Games China displays might and pride in opening ceremony. Indian athletes and teams officials at the opening ceremony of the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China on September 23, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Prime Minister Modi hails women power. Even parties that opposed the bill in the past have backed it now. Modi gave credit to the women of the country for the passage of the bill in a parliament and said the power of the women's leadership has been proved in every period in the history. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the former cricketer Sachin Tendulkar from the left, BCCI Secretary Jai Shah, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, BCCI President Roger Baini and BCCI Vice President Rajiv Shukla during the foundation laying ceremony for an international cricket stadium in Varanasi on Saturday. Indian Express also states that Major Al-Khali response to India-Canada diplomatic row gives way to fiery response, stop anti-Sikh vilification. Party chief Sukhbir Singh Badal urges all political parties and leaders to close ranks and kill a united call against vicious propaganda to vilify and demonize Sikhs and other Punjabis. SAD President and former Punjab Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal. Indian Express also states that Umma Bharti calls for OBC quota in women's bill in Madhya Pradesh. Elections are coming, so this can be implemented now. You political parties give tickets to women from the backward castes without reservation. There is no need for reservation, only you will power is required, she said. For Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Umma Bharti says. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that JU student death probe finds its victim was chased naked along hostel corridor. The Jawadhpur University student who allegedly jumped to death from the second floor of his hostel on August 9 was chased in the naked condition along the hostel corridor by his seniors while he was allegedly raped and sexually harassed by them, according to an internal probe report. And sometimes also states that Micron begins construction of $2.75 billion semiconductor plant in Gujarat. United States-based chip maker Micron Technology Inc. carried out the groundbreaking of its $2.75 billion assembly, testing and packaging plant 80 MP in Sanand, Gujarat on Saturday. The groundbreaking ceremony at Micron Technology in Sanand in Gujarat on Saturday. And sometimes also states that in New York, IBSA commits to working together on global South issues. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Shankar during an IBSA meeting with the Brazil Foreign Minister Mauro Vieira and South African Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. New York, fresh from the success of G20 summit, where the three countries work together, India, Brazil, and South Africa, IBSA, have given a fresh call for reformed multilateralism and decided to invest in new energy and more substance to their trilateral grouping. Going towards the economy of the country, two big semiconductor proposals under process of Vaishnav, Union Railway Minister and BJP leader Ashwini Vishnu. Starcraft to set up automated foundry for cast iron cookware. growth momentum in CV industry to continue till next year, says Ashok Leland MD Shinu Agarwal. Ashok Leland, Managing Director and CEO Shinu Agarwal, hopes that M&H CV segment to post 8 to 10% growth and about 5 to 6% in the LCV segment this physical. One towards the world news, including Prachanda in China, says Nepal is ready to take RBI project further. Pope Francis insists Europe does not have a migrant emergency. Trudeau pledges Canada's support for the Ukraine and punishment for Russia. Uganda's president says strikes killed a lot of rebels with the ties of Islamic State in Congo. China an existential threat to United States. Nikki Haley. Our job is to build tools for creators, says YouTube CEO Mohan. Going towards the science and technology, Tamil Nadu, Kerala may join hands to count endangered Nilgiri tahr. For the first time, drones may be incorporated in the census at a Nilgiri tahr prefers mountain grasslands with the steep and rocky terrains at an altitude between 300 and 2600 meters above the sea level. Quality of active tuberculosis TB case finding suboptimal nationally steady. Since 2017, India's tuberculosis program have been undertaking active case finding ACF outside the healthcare setting among a high-risk population. Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve became Madhya Pradesh's 7th projected habitat for big cats. Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve has become the 7th tiger reserve of Madhya Pradesh. At last, there's a famous quotation by John Smeaton, who was the first to refer to himself as a civil engineer back in the 18th century and has since come to be known as the father of civil engineering. His work with bridges, canals, lighthouses, harbours, and mills can still be found across the United Kingdom. John Smeaton, the father of civil engineering, says a famous quotation. He says that it is contrary to the usual practice of professional men to give their opinions upon each other's work unless regularly called upon in the way of their profession. Okay, thank you.